we have our newest body treatment, which is the Endosphere body treatment. It contours, it eliminates cellulite, and it also does muscle recovery. So if you have any cellulite on your thighs, those problem areas, we take that treatment with some massage oils, and then we use that with infrared light with our machine. It's a roller, and it doesn't hurt. It's not a lot of pressure. It's just like a little light little roller that rolls onto your skin, so it doesn't hurt at all. And it's about a 60-minute or 90-minute session as well. And it also contours your body, so I know that's very popular right now. There are a lot of people who are doing contouring. Our machine is very different from those machines that you may see on Instagram or on other platforms. Our machine isn't the what do you call it? I forget what they call the one you hold with your hand. It's like a metal plate or something, right? So ours is it comes from Italy, and I believe it's not very popular right now, but it's the most advanced machine that we do that is out there right now. It's called Endosphere. You can look it up, or you can look it up on our website, which is www.classybaby.com, and there you'll see all of our services. You can also call us if you have any questions or would like to book an appointment. Our telephone number is 323-305-2422, and we're also on social media platforms. We have a Facebook, Classy Baby, and we also have an Instagram, Classy Baby Studios. So if you're interested in us and want to be able to feel relaxed, get in tune with your body, get back from your pre-baby body, or if you want to be able to have a contoured body and just feel overall wellness of yourself, then come visit us.
All right, now I'm excited.
I like this little sweet spot package that you talked about. That's cute.
Our sweet package,
right? So what would be a price range for that?
So with our ultrasound packages, it starts from, I would say, $50 if you want our Pristine package, which includes, you're early in your trimester. You just want to confirm whether you're pregnant or not, so it's $50. Our Sweet package, all the way, it is $130. So you'll get the teddy bear, the heartbeat teddy bear. You also get the 8x10 photo, 15 color photos, and 10 black and white photos in a 30-minit session.
Wow, that is beautiful.
It is very reasonable.
Almost make me think about wanting to have a child.
Oh no. There you go. Well, then I would love a little nephew.
Yeah, right.
Wonderful. Auntie will be right there, girl. Right there, cheering you on. But you have to say, these ultrasound things are incredible. I have a little grandson who's 3. And so when my daughter was pregnant, we went, I guess, like you said, and you can see them. Like, back in the day when I had kids, like a little black and white thing. This is like a little, hello, little person.
Right.
You can kind of see what their face looks like and all of that.
Yeah, if you go to our website, we have a profile of all the babies that we've done, and they look very clear. Like you can see
what they look like. Yeah.
The facial features. We have customers like, oh my God, he looks just like my husband, or oh my God, he looks just like my mom. They really point out, and then that also helps them pick out names for their baby as well. So.
And I think your price points are just incredible.
Thank you.
It's so reasonable.
Thank you.
I think it's great. I'm super juiced.
Super juice.
I have a question for the panel, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure.
Okay. As I was sitting here, hearing you all speak, the question that came to my mind was, what do you say to young girls who are trying to start their own businesses? You guys come from the urban community, and what do you tell young girls who want to start their own business or having trouble, getting their minds together on what they want to do with their lives?
Right.
Well, I'll start off. I started my career, I went to college, and then I fell in love with healthcare, and I got my degree in healthcare administration. So I would say if you are in high school, or if you are in elementary, whatever your path is on, I would say try to figure out what you're really passionate about. What are you what do you love doing and don't mind doing, you know. So, and then not only just go towards that, but also intern in those different areas so that you get experience and see what it's really like in that field. Or, you know, if you decide to do, you know, shoes, or if you decide to do, you know, body butters and oils, visit those places to intern and see what that's really like, and see if that really best fits you. I've interned at hospitals and clinics, and I really fell in love with healthcare, which is why I love what I do now when it comes to providing those avenues for these different families and different people. So I want, if I could encourage anybody, is just follow your passion, follow your love, and figure out what that is. And before you dive into it, make sure that's something that you want to do, because you're going to be spending the rest of your life going towards that path. So I would say that.
Yeah, I agree also. That's because my store is actually by a high school. So I have all the high school girls that walk by and they come in and things like that. So I had this one girl, she said, I always wanted to open up a shoe store and things like that. So she'll come and she'll help me, you know, she'll do inventory, and just for stuff like that, I'll give her shoes. You know, so I'm just like walking her through it now and everything. But that's what I said, find your passion. And if that's exactly what you want to do, just do your homework and go for it. Like, do your homework on it and just go for it. So
I like
that's
that
it
a
for
lot.
me.
I think I would like to encourage girls to find their passion in a problem that they are trying to solve. And I think that has come up for all of us, right? You realized how the experience that you had, and that's not right. Right? We deserve a better experience. You recognizing, you know, this is something that I want to be able to afford for myself because I can't find my size, or it's a difficult process. So I'm gonna create this. And for me, wanting to create something that was healing for people and that connected people, it was a problem that I wanted to solve, and so I was passionate about it because of that. So I think, you know, looking at your community so that you're not just another business that's not contributing anything beautiful to the world. I think that's part of that's something to examine as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for answering that question, because you know, to these young people, you know, they look up to you, and you're like superheroes because they see themselves in you. You know, it's kind of, and you know, we have people who own stores in our hood who don't look like us, and they're benefiting and they're taking all the money. But when we get together and we open up stores and we can change things, and you know, people look up to us. I know I had black mentors that helped me, and I looked at them and they were doing things, and that's what turned the switch on for me, and that's what made me want to do things. So thank you, continue doing what y'all doing. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
You guys are incredible.
I know. It's awesome sauce you do. Deserving of all the awards and accolades, for certain. Yeah.
I think it's like following what Lauren Racca said, is that young girls probably do see you as superheroes, right? Because not many people in their community look like you.
Right.
And so you say, find your passion, right? And so they find it, right? And when we think about businesses, we always think like, oh, you got to have $1 million to start one, right? Nobody's going to have they don't have black business loans for black people. They're for other people. So how do you address funding to a young person aspiring to maybe start something? They have that idea, they have that passion, but the fear of not being able to fund it comes across their minds.
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of grants out there. That's what I try to teach the kids. Like, it's a lot of grants out there. You just have to sit down and you know how to write your business proposal out so you can apply for these different grants. Because there's so many grants out here that'll help you, you know, fund your business. You just got to know where to go and exactly what to do. So that's kind of like how I started off. I wrote down, I was working in a dental office, and I was a dental hygienist, and I actually just, like, I was in the office on dental paper writing down my business plan, like just writing everything down. I finally got everything together. My friend, she had her own business, and she gave me like grant templates and all this stuff. So I wrote out them grants, and I just started getting grants. getting grant money, and that's how I basically started opening up my business with the grants.
That's beautiful.
That's really important to
Yeah.
share with people because it's so hard sometimes for
Very.
us to access things like that. So
Yes.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
And I think along with that, for me, it was just starting real small. You know, like I've got enough to go down to the wholesaler and get this much product, and this is what I'm gonna start with, and we're gonna see where that takes me. And when that money comes in, that money's going right back into this
Right.
business to create something else. And then, you know, we have so many tools, especially this generation now, knowing how to capitalize on social media and all that stuff. So use those things to advantage. My daughter sat with me the other day and took me through all the hashtags that I should be using. I was like, I had no idea, but she knew exactly what to do, along with, you know, being savvy to find things like and resources like that
Right.
sometimes are very deliberately obscured from us. Just start with what you have so that you can continue to build from that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I want to add to that by, you know, connecting yourself with people who may for you to even get started. Somebody knowing somebody referring you to someone else who's looking for something that you're doing, that you're passionate about. So I would just encourage you to get social. You know, go to these different events and introduce yourself. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and let people know what you're doing. There's people who will stand behind you and who will encourage you to go this route that you're going. So I would say interact with people, go to these different places, because you never know, those doors will open.
Yeah.
So
Networking is very important when it comes to business. Very important.
That's key, huh, Lori?
It
Yeah,
is.
it is key. It is key.
Oh my God.
But here we go. You know, I'm devil's advocate. If you guys haven't listened to the show before, right? So, but how do I do that? Right? I'm 21, 22 years old. I've got a great idea, but how do I find? I don't know how to know. I don't know how. I'm you at that chamber council meeting,
Right.
right? That's like just looks like me. What advice do you have for them? What golden nuggets can you give to help create that confidence, like we talked about earlier together?
Paper and write it down, because